Hi everyone, my name is Sania Seni. I am from AI ML section Y. My roll number is 2510999115. So, my HD project for the programming was Universal Text Converter, in which the user will enter the text in English and it will be converted into the chosen 5 language from the drop down menu, chosen 5 languages. And there is one more option to convert its binary number. So my first file is the translate.py file. So in this file, first of all, I import sys from Deep Translator, import Google Translator. Import sys. This module provides us access to some specific parameters and function. And then next, from Deep Translator, import Google Translator. So from this import, this line means that this imports Google Translator class from the Deep Translator library. And next, def main function. So this defines the main function of our script, and this main function contains our actual logic that will run behind how is the text converted. Next is if len sys.argv less than 3, print usage python translate.py text lang code. So this sys.argv is a list command line argument, and then the python translate.py, this will text will take the input of the user, and language code, it will take the language code as when the user will choose it, and it will convert it, and it will give back it return using return. Next is text paths language code equal to sys arg a colon text join text path. So this one gets the everything after the script name, that is it will combine the word, it will divide the words. If the user has written hello world and he has chosen language, let's say he choose language French, so it will divide hello world fr and in a line, and then it will join its different parts. Try and accept next is try and accept block. In this try block, the Google Translator source equal to auto, it would automatically detect the input language, and the target is the language code which the language which is chosen by the user. And then is translate text. So the text which wants we to be translate, it will be in the translate comma bracket text, and it will be translated. Accept exception as e, and if there is some exception in there, error there, then it will go through in the exception part. If name equal to main, so this ensures that main runs only when the script is executed directly. So this was all about my translate.py file. Next is my converter.h file. So in this, in and def converter h, define converter h in and def, and then include string and using namespace std, then a string to binary constant string ampersand text. It will this is a function declaration. So in this, if the user wants to convert the text into the binary part, so this function is declared for that. And if it's here, here says that it is ended. Next is our converter.cpp file. So in this, the function declared is defined here, and we can say first of all we included the converter.h as we want the same function from there. Then include bitset, include stream, and next is string to binary, this function is there. Then I have used for loop in between that. So this is that for char c text, this is a range based for loop, and in this the every text the words in the text will be here, took one by one, letter by letter, or we can say alphabet by alphabet. Then it will be converted it into the bit form, then it will be stored into the result. Next one is my main.cpp file. This is the main program. In this, first of all, I included all the libraries which are needed: splashkit, converter.h, string, cst, lib, and this is used for the system calling. And next, fstream, stream, thread and chrono for thread chrono for the small delay, like, and then using namespace std for the string conversion and all. Next, I defined the enum. So in this, I have defined 3 states for the program. First one is the language, binary, and exit program. Next is string, Google Translate Python, and the parameters inside it. So this runs a Python script, translate.py, from the C++ to translate text using Deep Translator. And we used next is string save underscore text equal to text for loop inside it. So in this, we replaced the double quotes. We replaced it by the double quotes. If there is some codes is there, a single code is entered, so it will break the shell command, so we replaced it. Next string command equal to python translate.py, then the text entered and the language chosen, and then it will be redirect to the python output file. And the next is again the same one, executes the terminal. If the status is 0, this means there is no python file linking. And then I have used thread, which gives python a movement like to finish writing this file. Next is the read translate output, and this opens the output file and reads all the content into string buffer. And then next one is I clean up a new line at the end, and then the result is returned. So the next function is void text input output. So this function basically handles user typing, displaying, converting text. So next I used for the keys, and next is the backspace key, it deletes the last character, and then return is there when the user presses enter. So if the language is mode is chosen, then calls python translator, and if the binary is used, it converts the text to binary. So next I also use mouse click buttons like continue and exit. For that, redraw needs redraw equal to true. So this is basically it displays the input output label and the text which is entered and output one and the buttons. So this is used for that. Next is our function language selection menu, and in this function it asks the user to select the translation language, and there are 5 languages: Spanish, French, German, Italian and Portuguese. And the codes is there. In the next one, it will loop in that form, it will appear. And if the person chooses to stay on the same window, continue is clicked and it will stay on the same window and it will clear the output, but the same window will be opened. And if the person chooses exit, it will exit the window. So next, this is for the main menu, like when the user enters next on the first screen, so this main menu will be appear, in which there will be language, selection mode, and binary, and the exit one. So I use these mouse clicks and the type clicks and the num keys. Next is the welcome screen. So when the user starts the welcome screen will be there. Welcome to universal text converter will be written and all that with the background color. Next I used goodbye screen, so that the end screen is a different screen. So this will display that the user has chosen exit, and it will display that thank you for using universal text and like that. And last one is my main function, in which welcome screen and goodbye screen and all that. So this was basically my all program, that how the universal text converter will work.